I'm about to get in the shower. The satellite man is still hitting me in the face and teeth. They've caused more damage on my facial structure. They're still burning my mouth. Even when I bought Ruffles potato chips and Thomas's English bagels, they're still burning my mouth and teeth. The satellite man. They haven't stopped. They haven't stopped at all, man. Satellite man's been hurting my pubic bone. He went to McDonald's and got a soft drink. You know, I drink off a straw. The satellite man's violating the straw protection laws of teeth. You know, I've worked in restaurants. You know, different utensils, different kitchen supplies, different food types. These motherfuckers are still fucking up my teeth and face. Worked in customer service for a long time. Basic information. Sound like motherfuckers are still hitting me in the teeth and face. It was in the newspaper about my good customer service in California too. This motherfucker's still hitting me in the teeth, the face. Then worked in bookstores, optometry school. Satellite man is still hitting me in the face. They're hitting me in the mouth. That causes damage to facial structure. Charge the United States government for illegal profiling and trying to put somebody else's face on my face. Charge the government for damaging my teeth and trying to call me a German. These people trying to waste years of my life. When they held me hostage, then they tried to turn somebody into an old, rickety old man and shit by fucking up teeth and face and bone structure, trying to cripple me and shit. Charge these government motherfuckers for breaking teeth and then trying to call me a German. My parents was Jewish and Catholic, and my parents got murdered by Germans. And then these motherfuckers was trying to steal my identity. And the U.S. government's acting like they don't know which people did it. None of these motherfuckers was fucking up my teeth, trying to call my teeth fake. And then they tried to call me a Mexican. I'm not Mexican, but I got friends that are Mexican. I own my mother and father's estates and all the land wherever it's at. They're burning my asshole when I'm in the shower and they're hitting me in the teeth. They're burning my tailbone. Somebody said Sigourney Weaver said hello. And I've been using the Nubia Pearl shower soap with lotion. You know, it's got body lotion and pearl in it. That didn't stop the satellite man from burning my face. You know, and I use 3 different toothpaste, 3 different toothbrushes, and usually 3 different mouthwashes too. These motherfuckers are still hitting me in the face and teeth. Satellite man's still hitting me in the face. I'm not their race. I'm not their child. I'm not their property. They don't own my copyrights. They just choked me. These satellite controllers gotta get charged for every sexual spying, physical violence with satellites, and any other type of physical violence they've ever done to me. They pried their way into my life. They tried to wedge their way into my life to fuck up my life. There was murder charges and warrants for these people that did this shit to my father. And these are the motherfuckers that did it. The ones that are doing this to me. All those warrants are good forever against their people. There is no statute of limitations. They murdered my father. They're hitting me in the teeth really hard on the upper right hand side. They're still hitting me there. I've been using, the different bath supplies I got and still didn't stop them on anything. I need for them to explain why they've been doing this to my teeth and face, because they've cost me years of my life in the public eye. And they've cost me billions of dollars in reference to media revenues. Charge the government for gang sexual violence and gang sexual stalking and financial gang stalking and property gang stalking and torture, tracking, mutilation, crimes, and intentional denial of status, where they have denied my right above them. What? They have to get prosecuted for claiming they outranked me when they have no position of ever outranking me. My body is my body. My mother and father's estates belong to me. I'm the only child. My parents had it written on record too. Then these fucking people, my mother and father's estate did not come with these people. I'm the owner of every position of the companies and the estates. And some of these are ex-politicians that are doing this to me. People that lost in court to my mother. These people are violating court proceedings of history and using satellites to cover up their attempts of murder. There was restraining orders, and those restraining orders do include satellite surveillance. Any type of surveillance, any types of pictures. These people are not supposed to have any contact with any information about who I am. These government terrorists. They are stalkers. They're known as sex offenders, these people that are doing this to me. Medical sex offenders. And political and dentist industry of death, dental industry of death, mutilation of teeth to try to fuck up a person's appearance, to call them somebody else, mistaken identity shit. No. When my teeth are naturally better in size and thickness and longer than this other person's teeth, or in thickness and wideness. And then they use this man's profile to try to fuck up my face, trying to make me look like this other man's fucking picture. Is what they tried to do, what they have been doing, trying to murder me. Like they were using this other man's records to strategically damage things on my body to try to make me look like this other person is what they tried to do. What's the name of that other person, government man? I'm not even related to that other person. The Royal Protocol tells you I have no direct relatives of any kind. They're still hitting me in the teeth. They have not stopped. From the moment I got out of bed, the motherfucker's been frying my teeth, making my teeth look like fucking junkies, like crack addicts and drug addicts and fucking whatever the fuck you fucking faggots have done. You're the goddamn pedophiles fucking up other people's beautiful children. When I was a beautiful child, I even won beauty contests when I was little. And those beauty contests were supposed to protect me forever. And these motherfuckers fucked up my teeth after they stole sperm because they were trying to steal children. They were trying to make bullshit court cases against the government. Some of these people was trying to claim that they said they looked as good as stolen children is what their people tried to say. When those people never looked like those children. Those people had nose jobs. They tried to steal little nose sperm from people with little noses. That's what these Germans have been doing. Then they thought they'd fuck up somebody else's looks to make up shit. And then they try to say, well, if they murdered the owner of the estate, the government would say they thought they'd be the controllers of an estate. No, there is no legal way for government to beat estate law. The fact that they even touched me, knowing that I have trust funds that I was supposed to have received, lawsuits and insurance that I was supposed to have received from the government murdering my parents, and then the government covering it up. That's fucking illegal as fuck, you know, what they have done. Then they all think it's funny, but it's gonna be, everything's gonna be handled straight from the law books. Everything is. He said they thought you were insane. About what? He said he thought you had a tooth fetish. About whose teeth? My own teeth? No, motherfucker. I have dentist training. I have dentist credentials. Throw them in jail, whoever they are. I even had a roommate in college that became a dentist. I even had friends in college that became dentists too. This motherfucker's still been stalking me and terrorizing me. They're still burning my teeth and face, soft soap and Tresemme and Barbasol and Gillette and Procter and Gamble, Nivea or Nuvia, Nuvia or whatever, Nuvia, whatever kind of acronym that might be. Oh, goddamn satellite man just thinks, oh, he thought it was a regular camera. You got satellites with a regular camera? It murdered my father a long time ago, man. No way. And your people supposedly went through some satellite training or something to get licenses to be satellite controllers, or hello, Asthma Association, somebody just communicate from somewhere. John Hopkins University. That's fucking fine, man. Okay, right. Finally. It's still hitting me in the teeth, and I got the United States Atlas shower curtain, so you'd think that all 50 states would be like, we need to see your satellite controllers, government man. They'll probably say something stupid like they're all busy torturing people, aren't they, government man? All their satellite controllers are real busy right now. That's what their people would say. Murdering Americans, torturing, mutilating. Aren't you, government man? They poked me in the throat. Trying to play slow poke shit, government man? Calling somebody a slow poke and choking them? Claim to be fast, government man? Let's see how fast you are at anything. That's fucking hilarious, isn't it? Government man's poking people, calling people slow pokes. Fucking up their teeth and face. That's fucking hilarious, isn't it? Spying on people, trying to criticize everything they do. Really, they're spying on people, torturing people to copy everything about the person, and then they're trying to fuck up the person's looks to try to make them look like the person is trying to steal their identity. Like they're trying to play kill switch when they try to murder off somebody. Like they try to switch their identity in a coffin. You know what they do, don't you? Them trying to switch autopsy information. Oh yeah, you're fucking slick, motherfucker. My down records are worth trillions of fucking dollars. Where'd your crack addict impersonator come from, government man? Then they'll say something stupid like they thought corporate America wouldn't bow down to the Nazi party of politics. There's corporate law that says they're not allowed to do what the politicians say. They have to follow the guidelines of a running corporation. That's it. Government influences are illegal. Don't you know the laws around the corporation thing? Anybody conspired with politicians is a crime. Don't you know what corporate law is, man? Maybe you don't. Corporate law has its guidelines too. And corporate law pretty much beats the government every single time. If anybody's wondering. But then they're supposed to be charged for trying to steal or trying to manipulate a second time. Them victimizing people time after time, trying to run them down, trying to wear them down is what they try to do. Corporate attempts or government attempts of murder too. Medical attempts of murder. Media laws. Government is not allowed to control the media. There's legal right to shut down media locations if it's being controlled by the government. This is not Germany, motherfucker. You can't do that shit here. There's no place in this country, no place in this country at all that's ever called Germany. It's not legal. Charged the government for illegal spying. He said, oh, he thought you had an arm injury. Charged the United States government for illegal criticism and spying behind closed doors. We need to see your warrant, government man. You better have a warrant from the first fucking day that you ever trespassed on my mother and father's property, or anytime you ever trespassed or ever approached me in any fucking way to try to touch me or to try to hurt me. We'll see it. We'll see that warrant, government man. I'm going to tell you, it's going to be the death of you, too. There have been people murdered and executed, or they got murdered by your people of government. And you trespassed on so many properties without a warrant. You are going to face the death penalty, too. Oh, my nose. It's a dusty warehouse, kind of. Not too bad sometimes. I work in the warehouse. The satellite man's still hitting me in the teeth. What are you trying to call me, government man? We need the DNA information. There has never been a drug addict that has ever had my DNA type, ever in history. Are you aware of that, you government piece of shit? Never in history has there ever been a drug addict or an alcoholic that ever had my DNA type. Are you aware of that, government man? Do you understand that, you sick, dirty fucking perverts? You fucking dirty pedophiles, you dirty child molesters. Do you understand that, government man? Never ever in history. And you're sitting there trying to confuse my identity with some drunk, with some drug addict. There has never been any person of my DNA type that has ever been any alcoholic or drug addict or thief or criminal of any fucking kind. And you and your fucking government faggot games claiming you didn't know who somebody is, you need to show up in court, government fucking trash. You're trashing other people's lives, trying to put your fucking crimes on other people's families so you can steal from people. You're violating the laws of Elliot Ness with your false accusations, dirty cop, dirty government man, dirty CIA, dirty Nazi, dirty Middle Eastern man.